Have you ever noticed that some of the most incredible and shocking stories in the Bible never make it into the movies? Hollywood tends to focus on the big, well-known events, like the parting of the Red Sea, David and Goliath, or the birth of Jesus. But what about those other stories? The ones that make you scratch your head and say, wait, that's in the Bible. The Bible is filled with dramatic, mysterious, and even supernatural moments that often get left out. Today, we're diving into 5 of those surprising scenes that you've probably never seen on screen. Stories that would make even the most imaginative screenwriter pause. Stories that remind us that the Bible is anything but ordinary. The desert can be a harsh and unforgiving place. The Israelites, on their journey through the wilderness, knew this all too well. They had witnessed miracles, endured hardships, and yet they still found themselves questioning, complaining, doubting. And so, the snakes came. Venomous serpents, sent as a consequence for their lack of faith. The bites were swift, the venom potent, and death followed closely behind. But amidst the chaos, a curious solution emerged. God instructed Moses to craft a bronze serpent, a symbol of the very creatures that were bringing them to their knees. This serpent was to be mounted on a pole held high for all to see. Those who had been bitten were healed by the very image of their affliction. Imagine a prophet named Balaam delivering a message from God. He sets out on his journey, his donkey carrying him. Profound revelations come from unexpected sources. The donkey stops, refusing to move. Balaam strikes it, but it remains still. An angel blocks the path, hidden from Balaam. Then the donkey speaks. God opens its mouth, questioning Balaam. A moment of divine comedy, reminding us of God's ways. The mantle of leadership often comes with its own set of challenges. Elisha, having inherited the prophetic role from the great Elijah, knew this well. As Elisha journeyed to Bethel, a group of young boys intercepted him, their words laced with disrespect and mockery. They taunted him, calling him baldhead, a seemingly childish insult that nevertheless cut deep. Elisha, moved by the Spirit, turned and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And from the nearby woods, 2 bears emerged, their eyes fixed on the taunting youths. 42 of the boys were mauled by the bears, a stark consequence for their disrespect. It is a story that challenges our notions of justice, of God's mercy and wrath. The grand hall buzzed with revelry. King Belshazzar held court, surrounded by his nobles and concubines. Wine flowed, music filled the air, and laughter echoed, but unease crept in. Belshazzar ordered sacred vessels from the temple. A hush fell over the room. A glowing hand appeared. It wrote on the wall, Mene, Mene, Tekel Upharsin. Fear gripped the revelers. What did it mean? The island of Malta, battered by wind and waves, offered little comfort to the shipwrecked travelers. Paul, the apostle, found himself among them, his journey interrupted by the unforgiving sea. As the survivors gathered wood, a venomous snake emerged and bit Paul's hand. Paul calmly shook the snake off into the fire. The islanders watched, expecting the worst, but Paul stood unharmed. These are powerful, strange, and overlooked moments in the Bible that deserve more attention. They challenge our assumptions and ignite our imaginations. Stories within stories, hidden gems waiting to be unearthed. The Bible is full of mystery, power, and surprises. It speaks to our hopes, fears, and capacity for great and terrible things, a testament to the enduring power of faith. Which one deserves to be in a movie? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe for more.